On this 25th of June, I greet you in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. You probably don't know, but I'm going to tell you that I'm now into this little 3-4 minute message at least a dozen times trying to record it. And the question we have here at the office is, why is this message difficult to record? The message that I'm trying to record is a response to recent conversations I've had with members in our congregation. What do you think about white privilege? What's your understanding of systemic racism? How would I respond to someone that asks, should we defund police departments? I think they're all difficult topics to discuss if we're concerned about the wrong things. But if we're concerned about how do we love God and how do we love our neighbor, then the topic is actually simple to discuss. It's just not easy. And here we go again. It's not the topic of systemic racism that divides us. It's not the topic of white privilege that divides us. It's not any topic that divides us if we're talking about it. It's systemic racism that divides us because it hurts God. It makes God cry, and it should make us cry. When we're talking about white privilege, most of us are white, and most of us have an incredible amount of privilege. But if we don't even know what that means, we're more apt to become defensive and retreat and say, I'm on overload, and please don't talk about this. That's what happened to us 10 years ago. And I'm not even sure, were we talking about 10 years ago here at St. John's about what it means to be a member of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America? I consider it a privilege to serve in the ELCA. I have a strong love for my denomination. Go to the website, elca.org, and look at the absolutely spectacular ministries of your denomination, of my denomination. We feed the hungry. We clothe the naked. We set prisoners free. We don't run from the difficult topics. We don't hide. And for those that say, but we're very political, we're like Jesus. Jesus took on all the issues. He didn't want anyone to be hungry. He didn't want anyone to be thirsty. He didn't want anyone to be lacking protection. Clothing the naked means to provide public safety. It means to share our hearts. It's not talking about any of these issues, topics that divides us. It's running away from the truth of the issue itself. Please join me and other sisters and brothers at St. John's for Bible study, prayer, and holy conversation. Let's come up with some positions here at St. John's. Let's stop being lukewarm, and let's stop the history from repeating itself. Be blessed. Go love. Go do. Go learn the opposite of what you believe. Consider why people believe what they believe. You don't have to change your position, but at least consider, for the sake of your sister and brother, try to understand the person who is an addict and the struggle they go through. Try to understand the person that's gone through separation or divorce, the heartbreak of what it is to try and continue to be a good parent with a parent that's not living in the same home. Hear the voices that are not speaking. And the voices that do speak behind people's backs and behind closed doors in closed sessions. question, confront, be outraged over anything that keeps us from loving God fully and from loving and experiencing our neighbor the way God would want us to experience them. Be blessed.